So first, congrats. You had a good last year. Your show did quite well.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. So what 2022 for you?
2022 right now, as of today, is just one short film that will be releasing on 14th of Feb. That
Okay.
is all I have. I don't really look at things, like a year. I can't plan a year, especially in this industry.
Okay.
So we normally, as far as for my own sake and for my own mental peace, I take one day at a time.
Yeah.
So as of today, 2022,
Yeah.
that's I only have Ishqiyaat to look forward to.
So can you talk a bit about short film, please?
Hanji.
Uh.
So basically, this is a love story.
Okay.
I'm playing a doctor,
Okay.
and there are certain angles which I don't want to reveal. As
Okay.
such, I'm just playing a doctor.
Okay.
And, Alisha is also playing a girl who stays in the same city. So this
Okay.
is a story. This is a love story from Kashmir,
Okay.
and how these two people fall in love, and what transpires between them.
Okay.
Whatever happens, that's the whole story. Now, if I give you a little more, and then we'll lose the whole point of watching the film would be lost.
Yeah, so, according to you, what's the biggest challenge of doing a shot?
I think I honestly, it had been a while since I acted, so it took me a while to actually learn lines and sort of get back into the groove. I was pretty rusty. I was very rusty. I didn't know how. I thought I'd probably forgotten how to act. So yeah, very very. And plus, I think since the duration is short, like there is no recall thing that you can't do it again tomorrow to
Okay.
sort of course correct your issues or whatever problems you had the day before.
Okay.
You can't do that. If once you've given it, it's given. It's there, and it will be there like that only, and people will always look at it and like it or probably criticize it or whatever it is. So I think there's a very short duration to just convince people otherwise.
And how was the experience of working with Alisha?
It was beautiful. I am so happy. I'm so glad, and I think Manali was a beautiful place where we went to shoot there. And Alisha is extremely warm, very welcoming, and extremely kind. I didn't realize an iota of arrogance or something that she's a huge actress or something. Nothing of that sort. She just came, she did her job. We were joking, we were kidding, and we didn't even realize 2 days just got over in a jiffy, and we were done with the shoot.
And since the shot is releasing on Valentine's Day, so I think that should give it the push since it's a love story.
I'm sorry, I didn't get your question.
Since the release is on Valentine's Day and it is a love story, so I think it is the right day to release.
I think it will be a beautiful time to release. Why not? If this is the week of love and 14th is Valentine's Day and we're supposed to be releasing a short film, I think it will be a nice surprise for the audience and a nice little gift we can give them on Valentine's Day.
And looking ahead in television, what kind of genres would there be in your bucket list?
I don't think if I can actually, plan a genre because television doesn't really function according to what I desire. And that's the best and the worst part about it.
Okay.
So the best part is then if you don't know what you can, look forward to, then there are so many myriad options to choose from, right? At the end of the day. Right. But the only thing I sort of want to cut down or, sort of want to avoid very quickly, like in another show, would be to play a mafia who's intense.
Okay.
Because I got a lot of calls where people wanted to play me to play a mafia. I was like, I can do other things also. Like,
correct.
Other roles, like you might try me, and I might actually be good.
The actor wants you to obviously. Do different stuff. The actor wants to do different stuff, obviously, as an actor.
Of course. I mean, you want to break from whatever you did in the past. That is how you will progress as an actor, right? The idea is to become a better actor each and every day. You can never be a complete actor any day. Nobody can claim that.
Okay.
But the moment you keep experimenting, and by experimenting, I don't mean doing something really bonkers, but you have to change, at least change the character. And try something different, try something tough, try something very difficult, so that you have a little sense of confidence and a little acumen which grows because you realize now I have pulled this little tough character also.
Okay.
I think I'm a notch better than what I was a year ago. Maybe I'm just a little better than yesteryear, you know.
Like in terms of body language, so what kind of changes can you bring in yourself to look fit for different other characters as well? Because body language also plays a very important role in casting.
I think, see, I rate myself as a very poor actor, to be honest. If you give me marks out of 10, I'll probably give me -1.
Okay.
All these things, you know, all the technicalities of acting, which people normally talk about, like expression, body language, dialogue delivery, all of these things. I've never given it a thought.
Okay.
I just say what the line is, and I feel it and I say it.
Okay.
If there is an expression on my face, then there is an expression. If there is no expression, then I absolutely did not want to give an expression there.
Okay.
You know? So I don't want to act from the parameters of how acting is judged. I just want to act.
Okay.
You know? I don't want to give an extra expression because, if people see it, they might see that he's not given an expression.
Okay.
So that is a bad acting.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
But because that's how we're judging it, right? Expression नहीं है, अच्छा वो बात नहीं है, stiff है थोड़ा सा ये वो, तो इतना अच्छा नहीं है.
Correct.
So that's how we very quickly calibrate and we're sort of shunned. But I don't look at it like that. If the line, I just have to deliver the line with honesty. उसमें and of course keeping the boundaries of the character intact. So if you're a rich, like I was playing she's a rich mafia who has a very rigid personality, supposed to be intense.
Correct.
So there's clearly not a lot of movement.
True. There
were days, I remember, my shoulders used to hurt by the end of the shift because they were so stiff.
Okay.
They got so stiff by just standing straight and tight and being angry.
Okay. Correct.
So that's. So I normally don't focus on these individual parameters. मेरी body language ठीक लग रही है कि नहीं. I think जैसा दायरे में उस time पे लग रहा है आपको, उस time, in that very moment, maybe the next day you find अरे यार ये तो बहुत stupid कर दिया मैंने, that was very bad. But that moment it felt like, okay, this is how it's supposed to be done. So I would do it that way, with taking the chance कि ये कल को अच्छा बुरा कैसा भी लग सकता है. We don't know how it comes after the edit.
True.
So we just go with the flow. I think I want to keep that instinct like that only. I don't want to tamper it with कि audience को ये पसंद आता तो या ये parameters हैं, ये कर दो तो आप automatically best actor list में थोड़े ऊपर हो जाओगे.
See, and Ishq Mein Marja became such a big hit. Do you expect it to get so much big, and I think the popularity social media में आपको मिली? How do you see that?
I think Marjama was a hit before I joined the franchise with Arjun and Alisha. Obviously, I was there. So clearly, I knew the franchise. It's stylish. That's what I knew. I knew it's something you go there and it's the coolest thing you can pull off on television. Basically,
okay, correct.
You can't be so stylish on television otherwise. Right. So I knew it's something I'm going to enjoy for sure.
Okay.
Because it's a very Hollywoodish feel to an Indian sitcom, right?
Correct.
Okay. And as far as initially post the lockdown and all happened, I thought maybe we'll not do well.
Okay.
I was really scared because once we came on air, our first week's TRP was 0.9. I remember it very clearly till today because we had given the best 7 or 5 episodes. Okay. I think the best I have shot in my life by far till date.
Okay.
And the TRP was 0.9. I was like, okay, if the best is getting 0.9, clearly episodes after this won't be getting better in quality.
True.
We'll only be, shooting at we'll be shooting at a very quick pace. I hope. What will we do then?
Correct.
So I was a little skeptical, but I don't know. Everybody around me was very positive, and which is okay. I want people to have a positive frame of mind, but sometimes I find it very weird also. Like, bro, it's not working. Just accept reality a little sometimes. Like, what's not working is not working. But then it picked up, and that gave me a lot of confidence, and I was really glad. Really, like that was the most. There was a sense of respite that came when it picked up. Like when we hit 1.6, 1.7, I was like, wow, are we doing something amazing. So yeah.
और वो जो सोशल मीडिया क्रेज थी, the fans literally jumped on. So as an actor, I think it's important to get love and adulation, right? and that actors thrive on.
I think, I personally believe that this love and admiration is not for me. I think this is for the character we have played.
Okay.
And due credit has to be given to people.
Okay.
उसमें, like my director, Noel sir, any
Okay.
day, every day.
Huh.
Noel sir, all in out, from the first episode till the last episode on television, Noel sir.
Okay.
Because every day on set, I mean, that man was just like, he just had his hand on my back. Like,
Okay.
he was always there supporting me and guiding us and telling us the right things. Your co-actress, Helly, अगर Helly अच्छा acting नहीं करेगी तो automatically बेकार लगेगा. Because Helly acts so well, the scene automatically looks fine and it looks very beautiful.
True.
Because I'm playing a very, I'm playing a very flat character. It has to be flat. I can't do too much with my. It cannot be cheeky and boyish and charming and all of that. The only source of charm I have is to change my voice a little. Otherwise, I can't even move. Technically, as if we don't want to break the character. Because normally TV पे break कर देते हैं बहुत लोग, which is okay. Then you have to give credit to the producers. Mamta ma'am, yes sir. They're writing a good story. You have to give credit to the channel, the DOP. This entire team needs to be given credit. And I think whatever love we get is a sum total of what all of these people, including me obviously, have done. So it's good. But I think it's very limited to, like a Vansh Rai Singhania.
Okay.
Or a Vedant Tripathi. Or an Aryan Mathur. It is not Rrahul. It is for Vansh. This is for the character. And I, I respect that.
But unfortunately, sometimes some fans get too personal. They forget the distinction between the actor and the character. So and they ask, make all stupid demands what don't work in the real life. So how do you deal with such crazy wacky fans?
I don't know, what demands are we talking about? What demands did they make?
No, they keep telling your team there's all stupid things, जो सिर पैर नहीं होता, and they keep accusing you of this.
एक चीज तो बताइए ना, मतलब one thing that then I can tell you what, like why, how.
Like everybody like questioning. People start since means you are doing so well with Helly, they would expect you all to get together. Fans का वही दिमाग है.
Yeah. Because they're little kids.
Yeah.
They're little kids. Some of them are pretty old also.
Okay.
And even I got shocked once or twice. I realized, oh, this lady might have kids who are my age.
Okay.
Why is she talking like this?
Exactly.
But then I realized, because they don't get to meet you every day, they don't realize you're a normal human being. They don't realize, they probably don't have an idea of what a normal, ordinary life you lead as an actor.
Correct.
Which is extremely mundane, boring, to the point of so disciplined that it's not even fun. And people just look at the other aspect of it, that I'm this guy and I'm a rich businessman. I don't have that kind of money in real life, I swear. I wish I had, but I don't have that kind of money. I live a very ordinary, simple life. They don't realize I'm a normal kid. I'm not a mafia or some gangster. That's how they see you.
But then this like also shows like it means आपने वो किरदार समझा और आप उस किरदार में complete immerse हो गए.
I don't think that's the right thing to say. Because there is no end to how good you could perform.
Okay.
I would rather say that the story was good and it sort of carried me on its shoulders and just took me with the flow, to be honest.
Okay.
And because अगर मेरी जगह पे कोई और करता, I think he might have done a better job, or maybe a similar job, or probably got the same kind of success, or maybe more success. So we never know. Let's not delve so much into how great we are. We're not. Let's just get real.
You have done also you have done some web series as well. So with web versus television, आप दोनों को कैसे देखते हैं?
दोनों को
कैसे देखते हैं? There's two mediums and do they compete or are they cooperative?
Who?
The web versus TV mediums, are they both competitive or they're both different spaces?
I think they're completely different spaces. You can't compare a 10-15 episode binge watch to a show that has run 5 years. There's no comparison. There's no comparison. Today, when you do shoot a web show, for crazy budgets, today, crazy, the budgets are crazy. And 15 episodes, compact story. There is no scope for even a single line which is extra.
Okay.
Television is on a different scale. It means more footage. It means more coverage, more broadcast, more number of episodes. That is less footage, less dialogues, less of everything. So it's a complete contrast in terms of treatment and in terms of presentation.
And as an actor, you feel web characters are more relatable compared to television?
I don't think so. I personally believe that entertainment should be kept as unreal as possible.
Okay.
If we can make it logically unreal,
okay,
I think that'll be the greatest fantasy I would want to see. It just has to make sense, and it has to be little logical. So that I'm convinced I don't have questions in my head.
Okay.
But otherwise, we want to see fantasies. We don't want to see like Garibi and the problems of the world. Nobody wants to see reality. Who wants to see reality? You don't want to know that wahan pe pani nahi hai in a particular city. True. Nobody has water to drink. Yeah. There's people who haven't had food. Nobody wants to see this. They want to get entertained.
True.
So I think it is not about which characters are real or unreal. I think the presentation is such that they look more like maybe like you could be this guy.
Okay.
On television, it's a little on a heroic thing.
Correct.
Everything is done on a heroic level. It has the lead actor has to maintain his heroism throughout the show. So that's a little different.
Yeah. And last thing would be is there is a great deal of speculation regarding you and Miss Nia. So would you want to comment on that?
I was just waiting that I was waiting. इतने सारे questions बोले ये पूछा ही नहीं अभी तक. अरे बस करो, इस पे बिकता भी नहीं है बस. अब it does not even like it's so stale.
Okay.
I am also bored. She's also bored with all. It's just so boring now. अब मुझे बोलना क्या है इसमें? Just tell me what to tell. I'll say that.
Okay. So means you are saying no comments and it's so still. That would be your thing point.
For what? For what did you ask me?
नहीं means कुछ है या नहीं?
अच्छा कुछ है कि नहीं?
हाँ.
Officially, unofficially, there was never anything.
Okay.
I don't know why. I don't know how these things crop up. Who tells people these things?
Okay.
Yesterday, somebody was telling me that, they're so glad that Helly has found another boyfriend and that she's away from me, that she stays away from me.
Okay.
Some random comment on Instagram I read, and I was like, dude, you don't even know the girl. I know her.
Exactly.
And she was never dating me, so how will she date somebody else? How do you even conjure these things?
And you guys were just actors, man. Professional co-actors, and जो chemistry है, वो requirement of the character है, वो requirement of the show है. So people unnecessarily I think go crazy.
I mean, I don't know. I just don't understand these things. But it's okay. Even these are not concerns. These are not important issues. Our job here is to act, do well for ourselves, make sure we are able, if we're here in Mumbai, make sure we entertain people.
True.
Maximum number of people. Make good money, live a good life, and give back to society the way we can. So, if I start focusing on this and who are you dating and who are you getting married to, I think it doesn't hold any value.
So like you said, giving back to society, so what would that your interpretation be? How would you want to give back?
I think the first thing I can actually do is to be very honest. I think when I go and stand in front of a camera, it is my give back to society, because I provide them means for entertainment.
Okay.
Entertainment is the most difficult job. I think after politics, it is the most difficult job to pull off.
Okay.
The most difficult job. And I stand there and I manage in a city like Mumbai, and I try my level best each and every day. Hopefully, someday when I make the kind of money I want to make, and I actually realize that I don't need any more of any of this. To venture into, I would want to venture into things that protect women.
Okay.
Mental health, education, food, clothing, rehabilitation of kids. Hospitals. I mean, there's so much I want to do, because I think I have a lot of ideas. I just need the money to execute these things. But clearly, this will take a lot of money.
True.
So,
Yeah.
because when we say I want to fund the education of one kid, so we're not talking about going to some government school. We'll probably get him into a good school so that तभी तो उसके prospects अच्छे हैं ना कुछ करने के.
Exactly. Yeah.
ये नहीं कि मैंने 100 बच्चे गवर्नमेंट स्कूल में पढ़ा दिए जहाँ पे 500 rupees annual fee. We'll get him to the best school so that
True.
he also joins a good college and then gets the best of the best and studies with the best and has a good exposure. So that at least at the end of the day, one kid is sorted and is in a more comfortable position in his life because somebody paid or some good thing happened. So if I make that kind of money, that will be my next step. But first, I need to pay bills here. I don't have a house. I don't have a car. I don't have anything right now. And the moment I finish these things, I'll proceed into that direction.
So guys, this is it with our segment of In Conversation with Rrahul Sudhir. If you want to see more such videos, be with us and follow our channel.